Welcome back. So today I'm going to just capture a lot of what we did yesterday and then introduce some new things. So take a breath. Good. Again, deep breathing. You can bend your knees. Your knees are not locked, right? There's a little bend in them. Taking a breath. Good. 2 more. And down. Take again. And down. Already shoulders come down. In fact, I'm going to press. I'm going to act like I'm pressing this down. It's going to make the shoulder come a little lower. Head to the side. Nice breath in. And out. So you're not having to work very hard yet. We're still warming up your body. And out. 1 more. And out. Coming center. Other side, you're going to press. Creating a lot of space already. It's moving that shoulder down. Head to the side. You may just be watching this on your phone, on a computer, on a screen maybe. Good. And release. If you have it where you can see things in front of a mirror, that's helpful because you can watch how your body's aligned. So I want you to take a breath in. Arms come out. I am going to just go halfway. Halfway. So I want to show you something here in this halfway. Okay, so I'm aiming for a flat back. My shoulders draw all the way back, and then I come back up. Now another way we could call this is a good morning. So I'm bending the knees and bending down halfway. Coming up. What do you do with your hands? You can let them relax. Coming down halfway. By the way, you're using your abs already. Coming up. Good. Your hands could hang or they could stay here. They could reach to the back and come up using those hamstrings. Good. Taking down. And up. Let's get another. Let's go down. So this is halfway. This is good morning. If your hands are down here, and you're lifting up, you could put your hands on your shins. That's considered a half lift in yoga. Come all the way up. See, rounding up there. Good job. Take another breath. Breathe. Let's take 3 as a matter of fact. 2. And 1 more. Good. I'm going to circle the arms to the back. Nice and slow, just steady. Once again, your knees are bent, circling to the back, opening up the chest, adding some circulation around the shoulders. Way to go. Nice and smooth. Let's take 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, so I'm going to make sure my feet are under my hips, and I'm just going to draw that chin down and up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, head up. Great, exhale, chin down. Inhale, head up. Exhale, chin down. Inhale, head up. Okay, I've got this chair. You can use the back of a couch. You can use a counter. I just want something roughly this height, okay? So I will bend over. We worked on that halfway before, just holding on and staying in that position. So, some things to think about while you're here. Obviously, taking in deep breaths and letting out big exhales. That's number 1. Deep breaths, big exhales. So already, for me anyway, I feel this stretch all the way outside of the arm. I feel a stretch in my shoulder. Let's give ourselves a little room and then come back down. Maybe we're not used to stretching our shoulders that way. Good, let's move again And so we need to help them move. We don't get stuck in that position, and I don't want it to be painful. Good. Nice inhales, exhale, come back. Now here I'm gonna stay. You have some options. You can just stay right here. You could pull the hips back a little further. By doing this, there's a couple different things you can do. If you lift your glutes up, you're gonna lengthen the backs of the legs. If you round and tuck under, you get to really stretch through the back there some. Release when needed. Good, and then I'm gonna come all the way up. So just step toward that chair to come back up. So I got a little head rush. I got a lot of circulation into the back of my body. Let's roll some circles of the shoulders back. Just taking time. It's not about accomplishing a number of things, like a quantity of things. Right now, it's about just adding circulation to your body, stretching some muscles. Maybe they haven't done that in a while. So I'm going to circle arms forward this time. We circled to the back last time. Some things to think about while you're here. Now, depending on how your body is moving or how much you have moved it or your injuries, you're going to do your best to drag that arm all the way from the back to the front. You might have it that it doesn't come all the way back. It might come out to the side here. That is fine. And something else to watch out for as we breathe in is that the spine stays long. Exhale, abs pull in. We're going to end up working those the whole time. I want you to be aware so that you can think about it as you stand, when you sit in your car. No more slumping. We're going to lengthen your spine. Good. 2 and 1. So I will go into just bending over, bending the knees, going into a toe touch stretch or a forward fold as it might be called. Might be different for everybody. By the way, you have some options. If you don't naturally just go so far, you can put your hand on your thighs, just not on the knees, okay? No pressure on the joint, and you can go a little lower. Some people's heads are gonna be up here. I just wanna make sure that your neck is relaxed. Good, hanging down there, a little longer. Bending knees, rounding up. And truly, depending on the state of your hamstrings, they could be very tight. It could be hard to hold that stretch. So that's why we want to go back and do this stretch here and working on our hamstrings. But first, let's recapture some of what we did yesterday. We're taking a breath in and we're exhaling side bend. Remember, it could be this far. You may not go very far. Just be aware of opening up the side of your body, breathing in, exhaling deeper. Good, breathing in, exhaling deeper still. Nice. Release. All right, I'm feeling better already, getting some stretch on the side of that body, increasing circulation. Take a breath. Exhale, getting into that stretch. It might be here, that might be all. Just try to make sure your hand's not here. Do you feel like you're shielding your eyes? Lift it if you can. Could be out here. It's going to look different for everybody, okay? But it's going to look different after 4 weeks. It's going to start looking different after week 1. So deeper. This is becoming the new thing to do. You're going to make it part of your daily schedule. You may even enjoy doing it twice a day. Okay, so I'm going back to your countertop or your chair, your couch. So my feet, by the way, are going to be a little bit wider. They're going to be shoulder width. Sometimes I take them under my hips. These are going to be a little wider. And this one I'm going to approach from rounding. So I'm going to round that back. Here's something we can do. We can come from a flat back and then lift up, round, and then come back. Good, lift up, round, Come back. Round it up. Good. And back. Some things that are happening. You're moving through that back. You're rounding from the lower to the upper. Your abs are pulling in to your belly, especially lower abs. Good. Let's get another right here. 2. Another 2, really. And 1. Here's where I want to stay. Now, this is where we did those good mornings. I want you to flatten your back if possible. And I want you to think about the backs of your legs. So if possible, kind of lift up the glutes. You're going to lengthen the backs of legs. If you have tight hamstrings, your knees might stay bent. They might go, hey, I'm not going to do that just yet. And I just want you to breathe through. Imagine a lot of air and blood circulating in the backs of the legs. Good, and I'm just going to come forward, step forward, coming out of that stretch. Feet under hips or shoulders. We're going to get neck rolls coming in and down. Up and down. Breathing in, exhaling down. Okay. Let's take one more this side, one more this side. Come center. Once again, chin is going to come down to that chest and up. You're going to lower down, raise up, down one more time, raise up. So make sure you got some mobility in those knees. Good. As always, drink water. Drink water. Thank you for joining me. We've got just over 12 minutes today. Didn't take long, but I guarantee you're going to feel better all day long.